new project, which is this little brushed metal bangle. This one's done with leather and large hole beads, but I'm going to do this one today with soft flex, and I'll save this one for another short workshop. But it's just a charmed bracelet. So I picked out copper today, and I did the project to showcase these little brushed metal findings that I carry. This is also part of the collection, these little wavy discs. The pieces are all brushed metal, then plated, and then e-coated with an epoxy so that they don't tarnish. And today I'm using natural carnelian faceted rounds. And I picked out charms. I picked out a little Buddha and an evil eye and a lotus. And I charmed a piece of carnelian with a bead cap. And I'm going to put a little elephant with that. And I saved jump ringing the elephant for the little short. And then I will soft flex this together. So you're going to need 5 charms and some of this stuff and some beads that you like, a clasp of your choice. You're going to need crimp cover and crimp beads, and I like to work with wire guards because it protects your wire from breaking down. And you're going to need your charms and this. And I use some of these as spacers right next to the tube. So I'm going to use some of those little wavy discs. But you can use anything you want. Like this, for example, was made with just leather, the large hole beads, a button, the tube, and 5 charms, 5 jump rings, and 5 twisted solid rings. That's it. This one was made the same way. So you can make them with whatever you want, however you want. It doesn't matter. So anyway, I'm going to get started. I'm going to crimp this one side. So I always put on the crimp, hold it between my fingers, put on the wire guard. I'm going to slip that back over that end, and I'm going to crimp this on. You always crimp, the crimping plier has 2 holes. You crimp with the back hole first, which is a little half moon shape, and then use the front hole to fold that half moon shape in half. So back hole first, and I pull against the wire guard, so I'm crimping right next to it. And then I'm going to turn that sideways and finish folding it. Okay, and then I'm going to put the crimp cover on, and you just slip it over the top of that. Oops. So you can see how I slipped it over the top of that. Focus isn't great, sorry. Focus there. There we go. And so all I'm going to do is take a flat nose plier and just squeeze that closed. And then you check it from the side. And you squeeze that closed that way. Okay, so that's there. Perfect. While I'm here, I'm going to put on my ring, the second half of my toggle. So I'm going to put the T-bar on this side, And when you get you get some toggle sets with the ring holding the T-bar and the ring to each other, and I always use that ring. That's the ring that came with the set. And I leave it on the T-bar side because it always needs a little bit more room to fold to go through the hoop. So that ring gives it just a little bit more wiggle room. So I always leave it. And now all I'm going to do is put on some of these beads. I'm going to shove all this stuff to the side. I'm probably going to need 2, 4, 6, 8 of these. So I'm going to put on 8, see how that goes. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Okay. And then I wanted to put 5 spacers next to my faceted rounds. And I want to put these on however they go on. It doesn't matter. I try to make the surfaces that are concave butt up against each other, but you know, sometimes that doesn't work out. So there's the little stack. And then you're going to put on your tube. Okay. And then you're going to put on your charms. And so I like to charm with the big charms on the outside, and I just slide those on, and then I'll put the smaller stuff on the inside. I don't know, that's just the way I like it. You can do whatever you want. Beading there is no right way to bead. It's like painting. You should do whatever makes you feel good. So this last charm I left so that I could show you putting on the charm. So I open the ring, put the elephant on, and now I've got a ring to close. And I'm going to go back and just close that. Jump rings are made to be opened from side to side, not pulled open against the round, okay? So from side to side. And so I just pulled it open, put the 2 rings on, and then I closed it again, okay? And now I'm going to slip that last charm on there. Look at that. How cute is that? Look at how cute. I love it, okay? And so we need 5 more of these. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 3, 4, 5, and then 8 carnelian. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So there you go. And so I'm going to measure this. The toggle, when you're figuring a design, always takes a full inch out of your design. And I designed for a standard wrist size, which is 7.5 inches finished for the average woman, okay? So I need 6.5 inches of work, and then the toggle will take up the rest of the space. So I'm going to measure that and make sure I have the space or the length I need. I'm not going to include the T-bar in my measurement. I'm going to measure from just the beadwork, okay? And I need 6 inches. And I got a little bit more. So there's the beads. And I got just slightly more, and that's okay. I'm going to leave it that way.